Good morning, students. Today we will start chapter 2 of History, class 9th, Socialism in Europe and the Russian Revolution. Contents are topic 2 and subtopics. Topic 2, the Russian Revolution. Topic 2.1, the Russian Empire in 1914. Topic 2.2, Economy and Society. Topic 2.3, Socialism in Russia. Topic 2.4, A Turbulent Time, the 1905 Revolution. 2.5, the First World War and the Russian Empire. Russian Revolution. Socialists took over the government in Russia through the October Revolution of 1917. The fall of monarchy in February 1917 and the events of October are normally called the Russian Revolution. Topic 2.1, the Russian Empire in 1914. In 1914, Tsar Nicholas II ruled Russia and its empire. Beside the territory around Moscow, the Russian Empire included current-day Finland, Latvia, Lithuania, Estonia, parts of Poland, Ukraine, and Belarus. It stretched to the Pacific and comprised today's Central Asian states. The majority religion was Russian Orthodox Church, but the empire also included Catholics, Protestants, Muslims, and Buddhists. Economy and society. Agriculturalists. At the beginning of the 20th century, the vast majority of Russia's people were agriculturalists. About 85% of the Russian Empire's population earned their living from agriculture. This population was higher than in most European countries. In the empire, cultivators produced for the market as well as for their own needs, and Russia was a major exporter of grain. Industry. Industry was found in pockets. Prominent industrial areas were St. Petersburg and Moscow. Most industry was the private property of industrialists. Government supervised large factories to ensure minimum wages and limited hours of work. But factory inspectors could not prevent rules being broken. In craft units and small workshop, the working day was sometimes 15 hours compared with 10 or 12 hours in factories. Accommodation varied from rooms to dormitories. Workers were a divided social groups. Some strong links with the villages from which they came. Others had settled in cities permanently. Workers were divided by skill. Metal workers of St. Petersburg recalled. Metal workers considered themselves aristocrats. Among other workers, their occupations demanded more training and skill. Women made up 31% of the factory labor. They were paid less than men. Divisions among workers showed themselves in dress and manners too. Some workers formed associations to help members in times of unemployment or financial hardship, but such associations were few. Workers' strike. Despite division, workers unite to strike work when they disagreed with employers about dismissal or work conditions. These strikes took place frequently in the textile industry during 1896 to 1897 and in the metal industry during 1902. Peasants. In the countryside, peasants cultivated most of the land, but the nobility, the king, and the Orthodox Church owned large properties. Like workers, peasants too were divided. They were also deeply religious. In Russia, peasants wanted the land of nobles to be given to them. Frequently, they refused to pay rent and even murdered landlords in 1902. This occurred on a large scale in South Russia, and in 1905, such incidents took place all over the Russia. Socialism in Russia. Some Russian socialists felt that the Russian peasants' custom of dividing land periodically made them natural socialists. So, peasants, not workers, would be the main force of the revolution, and Russia could become socialist more quickly than other countries. Socialists were more active in the countryside through the late 19th century. They formed the Socialist Party in 1900. This party struggled for peasants' rights and demanded that land belonging to nobles be transferred to peasants. Social Democrats disagreed with socialist revolutionaries. About peasants, Lenin felt that peasants were not one united group. Some were poor and others rich. Some worked as laborers while others were capitalists who employed workers. Lenin said that they could not all be part of a socialist movement. A turbulent time, the 1905 revolution. Russia was an autocracy. Unlike other European rulers, the Tsar was not subject to parliament. Liberals, socialists, democrats, and socialist revolutionaries demanded a constitution. They were supported by nationalists and Muslims, dominated areas by jihadists who wanted modernized Islam to lead their societies. Real wages. The year 1904 was a particularly bad one for Russian workers. Prices of essential goods rose so quickly that real wages declined by 20%. In 1904, 4 members of the Assembly of Russian Workers were dismissed at the Putilov Iron Works. Over the next few days, 110,000 workers in St. Petersburg went on strike, demanding in the working day to 8 hours, an increase in wages and improvement in working conditions. Bloody Sunday. When the procession of workers led by Father Gapin reached the Winter Palace, it was attacked by the police and the Cossacks. Here, Cossacks means horse riders, army people. Over 100 workers were killed and about 300 wounded. The incident, known as Bloody Sunday, strikes took place all over the country and universities closed down. When students stacked workouts complaining about the lack of civil liberties, lawyers, doctors, engineers, and other middle class workers, the Union of Union and demanded a constituent assembly. Parliament. During the 1905 revolution, the Tsar allowed the creation of an elected consultative parliament, which is known as Duma in Russia. During the revolution, there existed large number of trade unions and factory committees made up of factory workers. Most committees worked unofficially since they were declared illegal. The Tsar dismissed the first Duma within 75 days and re-elected second Duma within 3 months. He did not want any questioning. The First World War and the Russian Empire. In 1914, war broke out between two European alliances, Germany, Austria and Turkey, Central Power, and France, Britain and Russia, later Italy and Romania. Each country had a global empire and the war fought outside as well as in Europe. This was the First World War. In the beginning of Russia was in war, people supported the king. As war continued and stretched, king stopped consulting with man parties in Duma. Supporters became less. Anti-German people gave new German name of St. Petersburg as Petrograd. The Tsarina Alexandra, she was wife of king. She was a German origin. Her poor advisor Rasputin, a monk, made the autocracy unpopular. The First World War on the Eastern Front differed from that on the Western Front. In the West, armies fought from trenches stretched along eastern France. In the East, armies fought battle, leaving large casualties. Defeats were shocking and demoralizing. Russia's armies lost badly in Germany and Austria between 1914 and 1916. There were over 7 million casualties by 1917. Russian army destroyed crops and buildings to prevent their enemy. The situation discredited the government, and the Tsar soldiers did not wish to fight such a war. Severe impact on industry. Russia's own industries were very few in number, and the country was cut off from other suppliers of industrial goods by German control of the Baltic Sea. Industrial equipment disintegrated more rapidly in Russia than elsewhere in Europe. Railway began to break down. Able-bodied men were called up to the war. Large supplies of grain were sent to feed the army. For the people in the cities, bread and flour became scarce. By the winter of 1916, riots at bread shops were common. Thank you.